Hey, my precious, precious rainbow friends. It is Coach Hudson here, and I am making this video because your next rainbow coach, Molly D'Amatos, is one of the many people who has been horribly affected by this last storm, and she needs to be present where she is and focus on recovery and her family and her team. And so I'm here because we have Rainbow launching next week, right? Like it's coming in real hot. And I know a lot of you have chosen to invest in yourselves and invest in your futures. And I'm just here to check on the rest of you and just see if you're okay. Because here's what I know, right? I know that right now, for almost everyone who will watch this video, the market is not where it was a year ago, and not in a great way, right? Like the market is changing, and depending on where you are, it's changed drastically or it's just starting to change. And either way, that could bring on a lot of fear and concern and impact to your income. And then you look at the industry as a whole, right? We've had these crazy changes through all of the lawsuits and everything. So you've got the industry changing for most of us, probably the most it ever has when we've been licensed. And then you've got the market that's changing, probably for most of us in the most negative way it has since we've been licensed, since the average agent is less than 10 years in the business. And we've been in a really great seller's market for over a decade, right? So it's a really interesting time. And we can either go with the flow and we can continue to just take what comes our way, or we can be the early adopters. We can take the industry changes and we can harness them and grab the wins and the strengths and the opportunities out of them. We can get ready for the shift that is going to continue to come. We can lean into it. We can create magic in our businesses so that many things happen, right? So that we can continue to earn a great income, right? There are people who are just going to get out of the business. There are people who are just going to survive the shift. And I'm going to implore you, why don't you choose to thrive? There's no reason that you can't have the best year you've ever had in 2025, even if nobody else around you is. There is no reason. It's a choice, right? And the changes within the industry, my friends, like it's a gift. I know it doesn't feel that way for some of us right now, and yet take a breath and just know that it's a gift and there's tons of opportunity. You've got this great thing coming up where Molly is going to pour herself and her heart into you, and she's going to be delivering a brand new course. Like, take it from me. I don't know how much she shared with you. It is all new. Gary Keller himself, with the help of Cody Gibson and Jason Abrams and Jay Papasan, they have created something entirely new. It is recreated. It is magic. It is written towards assuming that the audience is Gary's top 200. There's no fluff, there's no frills. There is amazing content. There's tons of lead gen activity. You will come out of this bold a better person, a better realtor, and you'll have more money coming into your life. So I know that when things get a little bit tough, they get a little bit challenging. Human nature is, remember when you were little and you snuck out of your room at night and your parents came out to catch you and you kind of just did one of these because if you couldn't see them, they couldn't see you. That's what we do in this business when things get tough. That's not the best thing to do, though. Here's what I can promise you. Those of you that choose to join Molly for this bold, you're going to have a magical experience. It's going to be great. And I know that so many of you joined us for Rainbow last year, and we had a great time and we had a great experience. This is going to be wildly different and better. First of all, you have the only coach that is also awesome, like me. That's a joke. She is amazing. Not that she's awesome, that I'm that awesome. She's amazing. You are going to be the first people. This is the first rollout of a brand new class. It's going to be rocket fuel. So this is just me from my heart coming to you, telling you that if you've even thought about signing up and you're straddling the fence, just do it. And I'm going to leave you with this. I'm going to leave you with two filters to run your decision through. And if you think you've already decided and you've watched this video this long, I'm just going to challenge you just for a second, pretend you haven't made a decision and ask yourself this. Am I on track to hit every single goal that I set for myself in 2024? All of them, not just one. That's not the best life. Am I on track to hit every single goal that I've set for myself? If your answer is no, then you need to register for the bold. Don't let all the stories in your head stop you. Just do it, right? Here's the other question as a filter that you can ask yourself. Do I wake up every day excited about the opportunities to come? Or am I dreading getting up in the morning? Am I hitting snooze one too many, two too many, 10 too many times? Am I lying in bed before I jump out, kind of mindlessly scrolling because I just don't want to deal with my day? If you're not waking up with excitement about what the day is going to bring you, then you need to get yourself into this bold and transfer and transform the way that you are thinking into something that serves you better. I know you're going to tell me that maybe you don't have the money. Look at the return you're going to make. It would be the smartest investment. It would be the smartest debt you created ever. The first bolt I ever took, I put it on a credit card that was almost maxed out. Seemed like an idiotic move in the moment. And trust me, it was the best debt I ever created. I know you're going to say you might not have the time. Well, if you're not on track to hit all those goals, then I promise you can make the time. There's always enough time for the most important things, right? Get yourself in the room. If you've never been in a room with Molly where she is leading the room, then you don't even know the magic you're about to receive. And then paired with Gary's teachings, oh my gosh, it's going to be amazing. So if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'm sure you can reach out to Molly too, and yet she is still in a world where her cell phone and Wi-Fi and everything is kind of spotty. So I can answer questions for you. The link is below to sign up. Take an investment in yourself today. All right. I appreciate you. If you're one of the other people suffering from this storm, you have my heart. I live in Florida. I've gone through a lot of them. We were blessed this time, and my heart goes out to you. Be bold, be you, go create a big, beautiful, badass life, and have fun. Take care.